we are, Magic Gathering Arena. Today is blue and green spells. That'll be our quest of the day. We are going to start with OKO TRIKSTER until the game algorithm starts to take advantage of our starter deck. For sure. Hopefully we will get fair matches. If not, on to the red decks. Not sure what is going on with that sound. Maybe it's something they've added to the game. I don't know, but it's definitely strange. So let's get started here. TRIKSTER is a starter deck that came out. Well, they started advertising, buying it with the code for Arena back in November, December of last year. I actually built it from scratch using my wild cards before I could purchase it. We have won quite a few games with it. It's an okay deck. It's pretty tough, but it's not going to match up to these mismatches that the game keeps tossing us into with the tougher decks. So that was never meant to match up to that. It's meant to be a starter deck. Newbies, casual players, it's obviously a starter deck, which is rarely as tough as some of the purchased cards and whatnot that people spend tons of money collecting. Again, taking advantage of it already right off the bat with this deck. It's not standard, it's not starter. It's somebody who's already been up to Mystic and has a card collection a mile deep to build anything they want. I don't have that advantage. I've been in the game for 2 years. I've never played the game before it came out on digital. That is when I started playing. Alright, well, you can stick it right back in. I'm playing my game here. See the tablet right on top? Just put the piece of paper right back in. It's obvious all I want to do is take advantage of the guys who do use the starter decks and the newbies to advance the very experienced players way ahead of the game. And I don't like it. They have to change putting them in there. They don't belong. It cheats the game. It cheats everybody for that matter. It makes half the decks that they sell and offer people useless because they put this crap in best of one ranked. There has to be a place for the newbies and the casual players, and that's what best of one ranked was right up until Theros came out, or before 2020 Core came out, I should say. And this shuffling issue is really fucked up too. It's been that way for a long time. This is a untouched deck, so I know it has the recommended amount of cards because it was sent to us by Wizards when the 2020 Core started. And we haven't touched to add anything or change anything, as is from the game. All this guy's doing is boosting himself up, boosting himself up. He hasn't shown anything for that matter. Again, you can see they're taking advantage of these starter decks to advance people with these massive, overpowered decks. That's all you can say about them. They're massively overpowered. They don't belong in best of 1. They belong in best of 3 or someplace else. They simply don't belong with the new players who don't have the cards to compete. That's what the game is about, strategy. There is no strategy on a game with a deck that's overpowered. It's just simply beat the piss out of somebody else. And I'll show you what I mean when I bring my red decks out. And they all walk away sometimes after I just cast one card. Never really play the game. When you take advantage of them, they don't want to be here. They simply don't want to play the game if you're getting the best of them. I enjoyed the new name on the account, which is now JadiriGmeer rather than Fandom Fair. I would rather be the person than the blog while we're in game. Alright. Well, I'm playing my game. Okay, so I'm not getting any lands so far, and he's already got 4 up there. That's part of the problem with the game right there. Huge, huge problem with the game. He's got 1 overpowered card that's just going to take me out. Because I can't play my cards. They're not even shuffling them out of the deck. They're not even throwing them out of the deck. Again, here it is. Not sacrificing a creature. I'm gonna go away because I disagree with these games. I don't play them. I don't really care about the rank anymore. I don't give a crap. I really don't. I want a fair game. That's what I want. I want the game to be fair to the new players, to the casual players. Stop using us to advance the more experienced players and make them look like they're great when truly what they are is cowards. Because when you bring out a good deck, it doesn't guarantee you'll win, but a lot of them run away before you make your first play. Now, this deck, too, is not shuffled. That right there is a problem.
Enjoy yourself and live like a king. I adore an audience. I guess I cracked first.
That's how it's done. Cheat my OKO deck, cheat my other blue and green deck, cheat me, and then bring this out and you're all cowards. You either run away or you lose. I mean, this deck doesn't guarantee I win. None of them do, but I certainly have never had that bad of luck. Getting what I wanted with it. We are watching a new game called Chroma. It's a card game. It is out on demo. You can actually get it on Steam right now. The demo is a mess. We tried playing it this morning. The tutorial is definitely not a tutorial, and it's so slow. But it's supposed to come out later this year. We're watching it. We'll if we can get it to run. And they've worked out the kinks, and the tutorial actually shows you how to play instead of just telling you what to do and not showing you what to do. So it moves along. We might actually give it a little show here on our live stream. Right now, the demo was such a mess that where it was supposed to teach you how to play, it didn't show you anything. It told you what you were supposed to do, then you were on your own to figure out how to make it work, which didn't work at all. It is a Kickstarter project, so you might want to look into investing in it. I'm sure we're watching it. Sure, it's open beta period, which is supposed to start later this year. It could be interesting for sure. That's what we actually did with Magic Arena here. We got involved during open beta, and we watched it advance as the time went by here. Well, that's how you want to play? Gonna scurry an extra draw himself to death here. Seems like 80% of his deck here is made up of those cards. But it's getting him nowhere. Not really fast anymore.
Behold new wonders.
You know, I'm beholding new wonders, apparently.
Your demise.
Me too. That's what I'm doing, in fact.
Oh, I'll craft something special for you.
Ah, me too. That's what we're doing, in fact. Crafting something special just for you.
We live to fight another day.
Every problem has a solution. Let's start with something immediate. Hold this lightning rod? Thanks. Well, that was unpleasant.
Present and future are bound by threads of time.
La la la.
Just the trick for this.
Okay. Maybe you do. You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just may be you're a lunatic I'm gonna beat up. Come on, let me go. Let me go, baby. Come on, let me go, let me go. Jeez. Should wake up over there. You know, once you start really tearing them up a little bit, they fall asleep. don't understand it. You think if the game got more exciting, they'd wake up, but they kind of go away.
You cannot see your folly. I must train harder. You know, these overpowered ducks really suck. And they do. I have them on top of them all the way, and then they do this shit, right? So, what do we get to win here? When do we get to win? That's what I'm really asking. Because, this is, I already got rid of this guy. 2 copies of any Planeswalker should not be in any deck.
The perfect storm.
Ever. These you just didn't have it.
The storm amplifier.
Yeah, okay. Nah. Overpowering, overbearing bullshit. Bullshit. BS. Capital. Capital. BS. They make these guys look so great by putting them in best of one. Overpowering, because basically this is a starter deck too. It's just a very good starter deck. That should be dead. I don't care what they say. That was a double shot. And had double the power that he did at that rate. So it should be dead. It's a malfunctioning card, in my opinion. If I do 2 shots of 3 power on a card that can only accept 3 hit, that's 6. They should be dead. Again, another overpowering deck. Nope. I don't really give a fuck. Goodbye. Take your deck and shove it up your ass. Bring it to best of 3 where it belongs, not best of 1 with the newbies. You're not that tough. Get your decks out of best of 1.
Stop matching us that way. I mean, really, you're rigging the game. It's so obvious. People scream about this every day for 2 years straight, that you're rigging the game to make some people look better. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, guys. They're rigging the game against us. They will take other people's money and then take the new people and make them look like shit, whether they've got a good deck or they don't, whether they have a good idea of strategy or they don't, by putting them with these overpowered guys who've got hundreds, if not thousands, invested in this game already. Yeah, I just had a deal with support for this game to get my name changed and stuff, and they sent me a notice. What do I think of support right at this minute, considering that stuff on the forums requires help from support and developers and stuff? I'm not so sure their support is so good. Should be dead again. I hit it twice. It should take it down, but it doesn't. That's the second card like that we've seen.
Mess with me some more, moron. Fix the game, guys. Fix it. I mean, really, why do this to your new players and your casual players and lose your base? Because that is your base. People who play this game 30, 40, 50 minutes a day, and people who are coming in new are your base. It's not these guys who you're making look tough. Yeah, they're paying you tons and tons of money, but once they get past, you know, gold and platinum, they come right back. Put them in best of 3. Let them all fight together. Leave the casual and the new players alone in best of 1, like you used to do. Remember? Yeah, open beta was great. Worked fine. Then you had to screw it up. Not sure what's going on here. Pretty interesting, though. We have a black screen of something. See if we can open that pack. Things are getting laggy here. Yesterday we had internet problems, and with everybody quarantined and everything, tons and tons of people streaming, playing games of their own. I mean, the internet is in a questionable, fragile state as it is. Should we try this one more time? We had we bit of luck with this yesterday. We've won the gold from it. But I kind of liked this deck. I like this style of game, Commander. I have no clue how to build a deck, but I definitely like the style of game. What is it asking me, and why would it do that? No, we don't have to do that. We just want to let this guy go ahead and toss out something else, because there's really nothing solid to play here. Congratulations, you've had twins. I don't have any cards to take from my graveyard yet. I don't know why you keep telling me I can use that. And I also have no cards up there to power up. Therefore, that card offers me no real offense or defense at the moment at all. Well, he got his out. Now the fun begins, because I've got nothing.
Not a clue, but we'll see what we can do. Want to decline sacrificing anything. That just, at this point in the game, basing all this to destroying one card makes no sense, in my opinion. Thank you. He needed a rest.
Come on. Alright, gotta cancel. I don't know why it keeps telling me I can use it, but I obviously cannot use that card. Obviously, Screaming cannot use it for any reason, purpose, other than to be frustrated. No, keeps insisting I can, but we know. No, no, no. The end of that, because I'm not playing that game any further. It's obvious that he had the upper hand for too long. The only thing I don't like about this particular setup is that they gave you two decks and they don't match. They clash. One is overpowering the other entirely, unless they shuffle properly, and then they got a fair chance. Yeah, can't do that. No. Nope, nope, nope. So slow. It's obvious that he's contemplating his moves very carefully. I can see him touching base with his cards. Again, we can't do that. Can't. Not taking out my own cards, just...
Hi ho, hi ho. Hi ho. Hi ho. Aye, aye, aye. There it is. Jeez. Sleeping on the job, sleeping on the job, sleeping on the job, sleeping on the job. Okay, I know he's trying to. He's working on timing out. It's what's happening here at this point. If he doesn't hurry up. Don't know much, but I know that wasn't very nice. Ha! It's like somebody gave this guy sleepy time tea. Just gonna wake up and discover it's all a bad dream.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, baby. Go ahead. Tell me.
I'm good.
Okay, so he doesn't want me to do anything with that. I'll put that there, why not? Yeah. You, my man. Moving along. Maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen this time around. I wasn't so sure up until the last 2 or 3 turns, but yeah, there you go. That took him out really well. That it did. Yeah, victory. Victory, I tell you. I like that deck a little bit. Alright, so I think I'm going to call it a stream for the day. We've had a good day, a very good day, and we'll see you again tomorrow or later on, whatever comes first.